Welcome back to Midday. We're joined by Karla Pierce from the Karla Pierce Art Gallery. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you,
I haven't seen you since last year.
I know, it's been a while, eh?
It has, yeah. So today, obviously you're going to be painting us, but just explain a little bit, first of all, Karla, about what this painting is. It's a scenic painting, I guess.
You bet. We're doing some landscapes today, and this is mainly about the sky. Now, I've divided it into 3 quarters, so 2/3 of the painting is all sky, and then 1/3 is going to be the beautiful view of Kamloops.
Yeah. This is the second time you've painted this.
Yes, it is. Sometimes artists will love a scene and paint it maybe once, but then there might be something else about it that they like, and then they paint it again, and then sometimes again.
So can it be different? Like, do you find you focus on different parts of it?
Yeah, this I have one very similar to this in the gallery. It's the same viewpoint, but it's a different time of the year. It's a different orientation, and the sky is, of course, different as well.
All right.
So sometimes artists will see things and they're like, I'm not quite done with that. I think I want to do it again.
I want to redo it, yeah.
Yeah, the most I've ever painted one scene was 4 times, and that was boats.
Wow, I never realized that artists did that.
We're a little bit, compulsive sometimes when you see something and it might not be perfect, so you want to do it again, and then again, and then again. I knew one fellow that did like 100 paintings of this one view of a rock.
Wow.
Bizarre. And I don't know why, but there was something about it that he loved.
Would it be, to the average eye, would you notice a difference in the two? Like if we put this one next to your other one, we would, okay.
Yeah, the painting size and the colors are going to be completely different.
Okay, well, yeah, tell us, where do you start?
Okay, so I'm going to start with the sky, and I usually do, I'm just going to go a really, really light blue to get going with. And this is just to block some stuff in. Tanya, I don't want to throw paint on you.
Okay, I'm going to step over here.
Because this is getting a bit sloppy.
I'd be running home to get changed.
Yeah, that's not unusual. Sometimes the paint will slop around, and so we have the lovely KARLA fashion.
Yes, but that's what you need.
Yeah.
You have your painting gear on.
Always.
I should have put mine on.
Always. It's pretty important that you have clothes that you're okay with getting a little bit painty. So now I've got like a basic idea of what's going on with the sky, and this is really basic. This is just blocking it in.
Right.
And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to go a little darker here, and I'm going to start to block in some areas of the background. Now these back mountains are blue. The further away you go in space, the bluer things get because the atmosphere interferes.
It's a beautiful picture, a gorgeous picture. Well, I think we had it up on the screen a few minutes ago, and it's just absolutely picturesque.
It is picturesque, and this is, right up at Juniper, and it's the view of Kamloops from the Juniper Hill there.
Fantastic.
And sometimes what you can do with the background mountains, they're either blue or a little purple. So I'm just going to go in and make this slightly purple down around in here. Right.
Now, do you take these pictures, Karla?
I do.
You go around and if you're inspired, then you paint it. And
yes, I always take pictures of what it is that I'm painting. Very rarely will I use somebody else's photo, but I have. And you got to give them credit for it. Right? You got to say somewhere, you got to reference the photo, or else it's like, copyright. It's not. You want to say to that artist, yeah, this is so amazing, I'm going to paint it. Yeah.
Is it easier, though, to paint something that you've photographed?
Absolutely.
Only because the reason why you photographed it is, you obviously saw something in it, right, that inspired you?
Absolutely. And also another good thing to do is to do a watercolor painting and a photograph, and then have those two things together, and then that will make the actual painting. And that kind of process has been around for a long time. Tom Thompson, Canadian artist, so he would do a whole bunch of these little tiny paintings, which he's most famous for now. He'd go out camping and do them. They're only about 8 by 10. And then he'd go back to his studio and do big ones.
Wow.
So these little ones are mainly reference, but now they're absolutely, there are books and books of them, right? Everybody loves this stuff.
Is this your favorite kind of a canvas to do, the landscape, I guess?
Absolutely. Landscapes and florals. I'm a big...
Yeah, you're so good at florals.
I love the florals. And especially in the spring, because I garden, and so I can't really get away from that. the beautiful flowers coming up, and they change every day.
The colors are just fantastic.
I know. I have an amaryllis right now on my kitchen table, and it's moving like from hour to hour. It's just slowly opening. I'm just watching it. I'm so excited. I know.
Fantastic.
I'll probably paint an amaryllis next because they are fun to paint for sure. So we're starting to block some things in, and you always want to go from the most general to the more specific when you're doing any painting.
Right.
And this will build. If you, I know some artists will start at the top and it's like a blind, and they'll gradually paint the painting down.
Right.
And it'll be perfect all the way down. I can't paint that way.
No.
I would make too many mistakes.
So which way do you go then?
I go really general. As you see, I'm just blocking in big sections, light, dark, a little bit of blue here and there. And then as we move through the painting, it'll get more and more specific. And then we'll put in all the details right at the end.
Okay. I know, because I'm thinking, where are you going with this when you look at it, right? It's just, but obviously you have a vision and you're going to get there.
I know where I'm going with it. And then once you start moving through the painting and blocking in your colors and getting paint on that painting right away is very important. And then you can just play around with the colors. This right here is going to be a big dark cloud right in the foreground. And we're going to pop in a bunch of bright colors in there.
All right, we are back with Karla, and this is where she is right now. Karla, just tell us a little bit what you've done while we've left you paint here.
Well, I'm just finishing up this little hill here, but you know, it's pretty much come together. We've got the crazy sky.
Yeah, I like the crazy sky.
The beautiful lake and a little bit of the city.
It's gorgeous. You've done a fantastic job.
It worked out okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I want to get this the information out to people, though, first of all, before we have to go here, Karla, about any art classes that you're offering for 2014. Just tell us about what you have going on.
I have lots of art classes going on. So I have the kids after school classes, and they are running from Monday through, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3:30 to 5 o'clock. And it's after school for kids.
Yeah, that's good.
And we have a great group going on. I do have room for some more students. So if you're interested in ages from 7 to 17.
Okay.
So Thursday's like high school, and then the rest of the classes are a little bit younger.
And adult classes, any of those you're offering?
Absolutely, yes. I have color theory starting Wednesday, day after tomorrow. And I have abstract expressionism. Love that. Yeah, it's
Express yourself.
Express yourself. And it's stress release. You get to pour paint and have lots of fun. And that's starting on Thursday. And those are evening classes from 6 to 9.
Okay.
You can sign up and show up, and it's lots of fun.
Right?
Really lots of fun.
And you don't have to be a painter, do you?
No, especially with these are both beginner classes, especially with the abstract expressionist class. We don't use any paintbrushes with it.
Oh.
It's all
just
pouring.
Throw the paint everywhere.
That's what we're doing.
I can do that.
Anybody can do that. And it brings out the inner child, and you release all your stress from the day, and it's really fun. And interestingly enough, when you're not focusing on making a beautiful painting and you're just having fun, a beautiful painting appears.
It does,
yes. It does, yes.
Right when you're not expecting it.
Well, you're putting your energy out there, and if it's good, then the painting is good. It's interesting.
Perfect. Well, there you go. If you want to start the new year off with a little painting, please do so. Karla Pearce, there's the information, karlapiercegallery.com, and the phone number there for you. So, Karla, where do you go from here?
Well, we're pretty close to being done. I'm probably going to just do a little bit more with this edge here, see if I can get this looking a bit more realistic, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
With the city itself, I generally don't bother putting in too many things. We just suggest it.
Okay.
And you know, it's got some light happening.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's very colorful. Will this be something you'll put in your art gallery?
Absolutely. I'll put it in my window.
Okay.
So I'll put the finished product in, and I'm on right on Victoria Street in 6. So if you're driving by, you can just look over.
Yeah, and you have lots of stuff available for purchase.
Yes, I have a big show of my own artwork right now for the next few months, and you can pop in anytime and say hi and check out some artwork.
Great. How much would this range price-wise? Do you know?
It depends. It's probably in the 600 range.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Karla.
Thank you.
And it's beautiful as always. There you go. Visit Karla down at her studio on Victoria Street.